Hey Aries, welcome guys. I hope you're having a great day so far. So I got a fun idea for us today. So today we're going to find out what somebody in your life or even who has passed is thinking or feeling about you. So we're going to use the secret love messages cards, but I let the powers that be know that we are not limiting it to love today. We are opening this deck right up to anybody in your life and anything they're thinking or feeling about you. Even spirit can come forward today. So we'll shuffle that deck up and we'll let the powers that be choose one or more cards for you. That's going to establish what somebody's thinking about you. And then we're going to use the rider deck to figure out who it is. So I'm super jacked. I've been enjoying these reads so far today. So many interesting tidbits. I'm so nosy and I love to stick my nose in other people's business. So this read is just absolutely perfect for me. It's kind of like two people at once here. Let's see what we got. So I have serious anxiety about the separation. I'm afraid that I'm taking too long and you will move on. I don't want to lose you, but I'm not ready to come back either. I feel so confused. So somebody's worried that the connection that they had with you, the time that they're taking to do whatever it is they feel like they need to do, is going to be lost. But they're worried about coming back too soon and having the relationship or the connection go to shit. So I was already damaged when we met. That is why everything got so messed up. So they're dealing with their own demons. Whoever this is has a lot of their own baggage. And guys, we all have baggage. Nobody fucking escapes life without some baggage. So this person might actually be taking time to confront theirs. Let's see. We have the Hanging Man in reverse. So the Hanging Man represents the only thing that can hold you back from success in life is you. So it speaks to those fears, those doubts, those insecurities. It's usually a good card because it means that you can have those successes. The only thing that would hold you back is you. You're the only thing stopping you. Having this card in reverse says that there are other elements at play here that is keeping this person from moving forward and finding success. So we have the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles represents something you've been working towards for a long time, finally coming to fruition. I don't feel that particular meaning in this card. I don't feel like this card is representative of that. I feel like this card is more representative of a person, somebody who is steady, somebody who is steadfast. This person's feelings for you. They're steady, they're steadfast, they're not going to change over time. And no matter what happens, this person is always going to have deep feelings for you. So the King of Swords in reverse. Okay, so Swords is indicative of an air sign, so that could represent a Gemini, a Libra, or an Aquarius. He's also representative of somebody who doesn't deal with his feelings. This is part of what this person is struggling with right now. More than any zodiac sign, this King of Swords in reverse is speaking with this person dealing with inner truths, processing feelings, processing this baggage from the past. I have the Three of Pentacles as well in reverse. So the Three of Pentacles can represent starting to see the fruits of your labor. This person is not. They're not seeing progress. They're having trouble finding that forward momentum. But like the Hanging Man in reverse says, there are other elements at play in their life that are keeping them from making progress. I'm not sure what that is. We're going to keep moving on here. We have the Hermit card. So the Hermit card represents a need for introspection, a need to take time by yourself to be able to find some clarity. And it sounds like that's what this person is doing. They're trying to figure their shit out. They're having a really hard time doing it, but I feel like there's other elements at play other than just them and their hang-ups here. So there might be life circumstances at play. We have the Queen of Wands, and this Queen of Wands may be representative of you. Maybe, because a Wands can be representative of fire signs. So like Aries, Leo, or Sag. She speaks of somebody who has passion, who has ambition, who has drive. This person sees you as that. They see you as this, it's like this drive that moves them forward. They find that passion within you. They find that drive for the future to have it with you. But they have so much of their own shit that when you come forward with that energy, when they see you like that, it actually scares them. It actually scares them. They feel like they can't keep up with you for some reason. This is part of their baggage too that they need to process and move forward from. Yeah, they're having trouble healing. So the Four of Swords represents taking that time for healing. It's kind of tied in with the Hermit card. but they're having trouble. It's just like the Three of Pentacles, the King of Swords, the Hanging Man, all in reverse. Something else that is going on in their life is actually holding them back from starting to move forward, from starting to make progress. The Moon card is an unknown element that sometimes still has to come into play. It represents everything happening for a reason and within its own time. It's all part of a grander scheme. This is something to come. I see the word future in it. So it's something still to come in the future. That's part of this journey that they're in. It is tied to the Hanging Man and some sort of outside element that is waiting to fall into play. We have the Magician card, and he speaks to that too. The Magician card represents having all the tools that you need to be successful in life. There's something missing. There's an unknown element. They can't move forward now until whatever this is comes into play. And the Death card. So the Death card in reverse, it's representing that transition, having trouble transitioning, closing the door on one chapter and beginning a new one. It's like there's something else going on in their life that they're trying to find. They're trying to find this transition. They're trying to bring to a close so that they can move forward and have a new beginning. This is part of the Magician card. This is part of the tool that's missing, this piece that's waiting to fall into place for them that they have no control over. And this will stymie their journey forward. It will keep them from healing because they are still tied to whatever this is. I do have the Nine of Cups though. So the Nine of Cups represents that wish fulfillment. It represents that emotional abundance. And I get pulled to the Moon card. I look at this Nine of Cups and I get pulled straight to the Moon card. So this Moon card, whatever it is when it comes into play, this is going to be like wish fulfillment. This is going to give them the tool that they need, this transition, so that they can finally heal and move forward on this journey that I feel like they are genuinely trying to move forward on. I have the Temperance card, which represents a balance between emotion and logic, which is another thing that they're struggling with because it is in reverse here. The emotions that they're dealing with. They're having trouble healing. They're having trouble getting on top of it. But part of that is because there is something that they are not in control of that is tying them to the past. It's tying them to a situation that is keeping them from moving forward and from healing. So like I said, this Moon card represents something in the future, some sort of event or something in the future that is going to help to bring them this Death card, this transition, so that they can finally cut ties and move forward. And that might be coming back your way, trying to make things right, trying to have a fresh start, whatever this is. For them, it's going to benefit them in the long run though. Alrighty guys, thank you so much for tuning in, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. Take care.